So trying to wrap this presentation up, legislative design allows us to think about the strategy of the law and its mechanics, what it is trying to achieve, what are the different ways in which it achieves its objective, how to communicate, how to make people comply, how to enforce. So key issues in legislative design are the choice of appropriate rules, the choice of enforcement mechanisms and ways to induce compliance, and then the choices that have to do with the legislative audiences and the communication of messages to them. A checklist of design questions would start from asking what aspects of a problem or a situation or a social phenomenon can be addressed through legislation. Remember, we said that legislation is not the only way, is not the only solution to a problem. So what kind of rules can be used? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each type of rule? How different techniques will intervene, and what might work or what might not work in relation to them? What are the target audiences of a specific piece of legislation? And why would they comply or not comply with the law? What kind of motivations would need to be in place in order to make them comply? How can what kind of enforcement mechanisms are required to assist compliance? How much do they cost? Do we need new mechanisms, or the ones that are in place are sufficient? And then what are the main legislative messages? How are these communicated to the legislative audiences? Thank you very much, and I hope that this has been interesting and useful for you.